In this video, we're going to install Hermes Agent on a Raspberry Pi from 8 years ago. We'll connect the agent to Telegram, we'll give it different LLMs to work with. We are going to connect the agent to the power source of the router. I'm going to help you choose the right Linux distribution flashed by the Raspberry Pi imager onto your Pi. We are going to give our Hermes agent the ability to generate pictures and videos and voice messages. In short, we're going to set up a personal AGI on a $50 device from 8 years ago. Let's see if we can crush it. You Google a Raspberry Pi imager. Let's grab that imager. Let's run it. You install it. You accept absolutely everything. Next. Yeah, we always trust stuff from the internet. Let's launch it. So we have an old Raspberry Pi 4 from the year 2018. Here you definitely choose the 64-bit Raspberry Pi OS. Hermes Agent needs that. And then you select your micro SD card that you have previously inserted into your computer. You enter a random hostname. You select your time zone. And you give your Raspberry Pi a username and a password. Now, if you're going to use the Wi-Fi, this is where you input the Wi-Fi password and the Wi-Fi network. But if you want to go pro and you have a LAN cable, you just click Next and you enable SSH. And we use password authentication. You don't need this shit. And now you're ready to write. Alright, so it took me about 10 minutes and then it started verifying. You can skip verification and then just click finish. And then you take the data from the internet and insert it into your Raspberry Pi. Similarly to Apple Pis, Raspberry Pis like to get their holes penetrated by different cables. In this case, you'll need to plug the LAN cable in here and some kind of power supply. And I'm going to do an experiment where I'm going to get my power not from the wall, but from the router itself, because it has a USB port. So let's try and do that. So we somehow managed to get in. Now let's paste uname -m. Good. This means we're talking to our Raspberry Pi through the terminal. By the way, this confirms that we are on 64-bit, exactly what our Hermes agent will want anyways. And then you paste this to make sure it's updated. You watch as your Raspberry Pi so beautifully gets updated and gets the freshest kind of software. So this already shows that it works and it's working fast. Like the internet connection seems to be okay and the speed was fine. Like this Raspberry Pi from 8 years ago has got some muscle. And now that our Raspberry Pi has been updated, let's reboot it. Once the Raspberry Pi rebooted, you SSH back into it. And now comes the heavy thing. So this is all that it needs for Hermes Agent to run. Hit it. Okay, so the next one is where I'm piping an internet link into my bash. Let's see what breaks. Okay, I gotta admit this is somewhat slower than on my computer, but it's cranking. So it's taken forever, but hang on, stuff is happening. So Hermes is asking you, okay bro, but where are the tokens are going to come from? And if you're watching this, you probably have a Codex subscription, so let's assume you have that. This is what you're gonna want to do. Hit full setup. Okay, I'm kind of stuck here. Now watch this one, because this is a trick question. When you need to choose between local or SSH, you may be tempted to use SSH, but from the Pi's perspective, you're already local, so you're going for local here. And here we have arrived to the most important screen of our tutorial. You go and choose Telegram. And unless you want to use your Hermes agent through the terminal all the time, you'll need to set up one of these providers so you can talk to it from your phone. I'll just go with Telegram. So by default, these are already checked. I'm gonna leave them on, noting that the browser automation could get a little heavy, but let's give it all it needs. The only thing I'm gonna uncheck is computer use, because our Raspberry doesn't have a desktop, so cannot really use a computer. It can use a browser though. If you want your agent to browse the internet, we're just gonna let it use the local headless Chromium browser. So this is where we're setting up our image generation pipeline. And since we are going to set up OpenRouter anyways, I'm gonna choose OpenRouter. At some point in your life, you will need to get an OpenRouter API key. Make it today. You type OpenRouter.ai, You log in and you click Get API Key. You hit New Key, you give it the name of your Hermes agent, and you copy the API key, pasting it right here. On OpenRouter, you probably want to come to Credits, and if this number is 0 or not too high, you're gonna go Purchase. Let's choose Nano Banana for now, it's cheaper. Now I have an ElevenLabs API key for text-to-speech, which we will need, but let's just try and see how far can Microsoft Edge TTS go. This will generate a voice from our Hermes agent for free. And please let me walk you around OpenRouter, because it turns out it has a leaderboard for rankings on who is using the most tokens. So Hermes Agent turns out is using the majority of the tokens from OpenRouter, so you're gonna be right here. So you can just click on it and you can see what others are using, what LLM, what AI they are choosing to power their AIs with. So as of yesterday, it turns out Hy3 has been leading with DeepSeek V4 Flash as a close second and MiniMax at place number 3. Let's check out the prices though. DeepSeek with 5 trillion monthly used tokens. It costs super cheap. It has 1 million context. Now what about Al Alpha? This is a mystery model. What's the price? Well, it is actually free. So if you're poor, you can just use Al Alpha or any other model that is free on that day, because these usually run out after 2 to 4 weeks. And why would anyone give you AI for free? Well, they train their next models on it, and also they are testing it and they are rolling it out to see how people use it, so that before they announce the big thing, that's gonna help them develop it better. So it's a win-win. And then 3rd and 4th place tied, we have MiniMax M3 and Hy3. Let's see what they can do. So MiniMax is coming in at a price of 1.2 per 1 million token, and Tencent's Hy3 just half the price. And this is the leaderboard for the month, but if you're checking just today, Hy3 is what everybody is running with. It's basically free. You know what? I kind of want to try Hy3. Choosing among the search providers, you want to go for DuckDuckGo. And our install is complete. We are done. And by the way, if you scroll way down, there's this other little app called OpenClaw. And they are kind of using the same models, although we have MiniMax, DeepSeek, Nemotron from NVIDIA, and GLM. And again, Al Alpha. So yeah, for some reason the OpenClaw people are not on board with Hy3. So our Hermes is now ready to go. But first we will have to hit Hermes setup, because we forgot to set up the LLM that's going to power our Hermes agent. Oops, Hermes doesn't work. Ouch. So when you hit Hermes setup, you're gonna be prompted to choose your LLM provider. Let's go for OpenRouter. The current model is Opus 4.6. We cannot afford that, bro. We will replace it. Wait, what? So Hy3 is free? That's why everybody was using it? I just cannot resist using Kimi K3 because everybody's talking about it. This is 18th of July. I'm gonna go for Kimi K3, but you should choose a cheaper one probably. You keep the current local terminal, and now you're going to select Telegram again. The one thing that we wanna add is video generation, and then hit enter. And I go to my favorite video provider, fal.ai. So just come to fal.ai and get yourself an API key. You paste your key from the website over here and hit enter. And you probably wanna use LTX 2.3, super cheap, it's super good. And I think the time has come for us to type Hermes. Hermes is coming alive for the first time on a Raspberry Pi from 8 years ago. Python is churning. It's coming alive. It's here, I told you. And it has loaded Kimi K3. Let's talk to it. And now that our Hermes agent is running, we can check out how much it's costing us. On OpenRouter, you go to logs, and you can see the price of each single call, and the price was between 4 and 0 and 3 and 5 cents each. So if you're on a tight budget, you'd probably downgrade this from Kimi K3 to something a little cheaper, or just go for Al Alpha, which is free. But this is the last thing. Let's set up the Telegram bot. So at some point, you'll probably want to run htop. which will show you how much memory and how much CPU you're using. And as you can see, we are only using about 600 megabytes out of the 2 gigabytes that we have available. And even though Og is answering me right now, barely any processing power is used. The Pi is humming along. Okay, so we've received a picture and we also have a voice message.
Good morning, Z. OG here, pleased to meet you too. Your Vienna bike polo picture is coming right up. Good luck at the tournament, and remember, mallet down, eyes on the ball. Let's go.
I mean, it's okay. It's not ElevenLabs quality, but it's legit. Hey friend, a friendly note. I'm publishing this without making this perfect. I know there are some parts that could be missing, especially how you install Telegram and how you connect your codecs to it. But at every point of this process, if you get stuck, you know what you gotta do. You talk to Claude, you talk to codecs, or you talk to Hermes Agent itself, and it's gonna help you on and hopefully gonna help you in to have your AGI on your Raspberry Pi. With that, thanks for watching, peace, like and subscribe, and lots of love.